Okay, so now I get to pull it all together, taking everything we've learned in our intermediate training and come into our first flying sequence, which is Superfly. Now, Superfly is so amazing for strengthening the body, to give us that core activation, to give us the nice long line of energy, leveraging our power, all of the things we've been working on. So I'm going to show you how to get into it nice and slow, step by step, building on our sequence. And then I'll also come over and assist you, because there's a Superfly assist we can do. So let's learn how to do it from our floating Buddha. Leg loops at the ankles. From our sumo, we get the leg loops on. Keep the legs straight the whole time, okay? So we have nice long lines of energy, right? So we're just gonna go into our flow. Star, namaste. Ladle. From ladle, I'm gonna bring my legs all the way around for peaceful warrior. Now my lower back is locked in. So if you need to make an adjustment, I really recommend getting it nice and low. Peaceful warrior is our number one inversion. From peaceful warrior, we're going to go back into our happy Buddha, leg loops on the elbows. Then I go into archer, arch and open. Now this is where we add on. So remember, peaceful warrior, happy Buddha, archer, they're our go-to. Now I'm going to come into backpack. I have to squeeze the leg loops up onto my shoulders. That's the challenging part. Once I'm there, it looks like a skydiver. We've done skydiver before. Maybe this is as far as somebody goes, and that's fine. Now, the tuck through the pelvis is what's needed next, because we're pushing our hips down into that invisible wall to reach for our leg loops. My legs go wide and heavy. If they're not wide and heavy, you cannot lift. Once I lift here, I can come into the full Superfly, or I can do push-ups. Now notice my gaze is looking up the whole time, because I don't drop my head below my arms. Remember the first day I taught you we're gonna need all that upper body alignment and ergonomics as well as strength in order to get that lift. We can also do toe touches, tuck through the pelvis, right? Tuck. So that's the use of that. And then for fun, we can bang from side to side and do our little airplane mode. But we stay lifted, pressing our hips down strongly into that invisible wall. Reversing it, we're going to come through our backpack into skydiver. Let me just show you shoulder stand and Christ consciousness, but we're going to take each bit one by one. So I hook my feet, I pull my body straight up and down, and then I straighten my legs, shoulder stand. From shoulder stand, I tee the arms, open my arms wide for Christ consciousness, and then I leave my upper body as is. Bend the knees, feet together. I'm back in my skydiver. From skydiver, I reverse into archer. This is how we come out. So from archer, I'm going to come back to happy Buddha. Yay, we made it. Let's slide into a wrist wrap to do the wide straddle, crunch, balance, scissor kick down, stay in your sumo. Now let's just try and get ourselves into our backpack. And then I'll show you how to lift using some partner play if anybody gets stuck, okay? So everybody get in your swing. Let's try it again. Let's come through our floating Buddha. We'll eventually get happy. Floating Buddha first. Okay, once we're in our floating Buddha, we start with our vinyasa flow. Okay. Coming out here, make sure we all stay together. We'll tee the arms, lean back into star, squeeze the hands to prayer for namaste, press the hips up for ladle. Now, once we're in ladle, go ahead and bring the swing down nice and low across the hips. Hold on to the swing, bring the legs wide and around and feet together in the front plane. Good. You're done, get that a little bit lower, okay? So go back to ladle, wiggle it across your hips. You'll be happier there. That looks good. Peaceful warrior. That's it. Good. Wiggle it down. Legs wide and around. Feet in front. Feet together. Good. Let's rest in peaceful warrior. Arms overhead, clasp the elbows. Feet together, knees open wide. That's it. Reach up, grab for the leg loops of your hands. Get the feet out, put them back, and then get the leg loops on the elbows. Once the leg loops are on the elbows, hands together, feet together, happy. Once we're in your happy Buddha, then we're gonna flex. Remember, we flex, our hands go up by our shoulders, bring the leg loops on the outside. Once the leg loops are on the outside, you arch. Now when we arch, what we have to do to transition is press our hips down towards the earth, open our legs wide, and squeeze the leg loops onto the shoulders. Squeeze, oh yeah, that's it. Squeeze, you got it, yes. Legs extend, heavy. Down, 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 down with the legs, down. Okay, level with the hips. Yes, work the legs. That's great, everybody. It makes it so much easier if your legs go wide and heavy to lift your upper body. So next time we'll just try that again, but you're here. You made it, yay! So our skydiver, just as far as we go. We bring our feet together, knees open wide, and skydive from side to side. Oh, deep stretch. Yeah. Beautiful, guys. Okay, legs wide and heavy. Go ahead and reach for your backpack. So it's tuck through the pelvis, and then press, press, press to come up. You have to lift your heart, lift your gaze, or else, yeah, if you're, yeah, lift, press. Okay, yeah, repress.
So grab under the arms.
You have to grab under the arms by tucking through the pelvis, not above, under. Tuck, 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 and press. Legs straight and heavy. Down, straight, wide, and heavy. Down, yes, wide. Nice. That's a lot. So once you do it correctly, it becomes easier, but until then, we have to. We'll be right with you. So go ahead and hang out. Remember to stay in your skydiver. Good. So lift your head, lift your gaze. You cannot drop your head. I'm totally serious. This is, you can't cheat. This is it. This is our pelvis leading the way. So press your hips down, lift, lift, lift. So you want to get all your full body strength, just do Superfly every day, okay? This is all you need to do. Put your backpack back on. Yay, skydiver, hang up your feet together, knees open wide for skydiver. Okay, slide into archer. Bend one elbow at a time. Keep your heart lifted. Your gaze is back the whole time. Beautiful. Rotate around. Leg loops on the inside. That's it. Rotate around, coming to happy Buddha. Feet together. Yeah. We don't ever want to hook with our toes. We're going to lead with our hips and let our feet be relaxed, right? Slide into a wrist wrap. Feet together. Wrist wrap. Wide straddle. Heavy with the toes, right? Always heavy. So crunch, balance, scissor kick down. Don't even worry about it. Just kind of come back to sumo. Crunch, balance, scissor kick down. There you go. Nice. Sumo. And now we're going to learn how to assist. Would you mind being my guinea pig to assist? Sure. We're going to give you a moment, and then you're going to use the swing so that way I can show our buddies at home how to help each other out. So this is kind of the partner play that happens with the swing, and I do a lot more of the partner stuff in the AerialX program, actually, because we do some hands-on and some yoga massage. So what I want you guys to do is just make sure your lower back is happy here, so shimmy a little from side to side. If there's any crunch in the lower back, it's usually because we didn't get the swing low enough. So we don't want to pinch the kidneys. That's why I'm saying push the swing down low across the hips, and then we can hang out for a lot longer. Just take a couple breaths. We're going to keep shooting live here, and I'd love to use you as my guinea pig, okay? So we're going to get our pretty playing cards out of the way, and then you're going to come over here, hun. So go ahead and get into sumo, just facing forward. Yes, thank you. And everybody can do this. So yeah, I want you to just kind of stay a little bit further. Yeah, just so we have a space. Leg loops go on. We just tuck our folk into our floating Buddha, nice and easy. And then we come through our flow, our star, our namaste, and our ladle. Beautiful. So get the wiggle and ladle. So holding on, getting it nice and low across the hips. Now just keep holding on, bring your legs wide and around. Kind of pull pull with your hands. There you go. So even lower, I want the swing right across your sacrum there. And come back around. Wiggle, wiggle. Yes, thank you. And now go ahead and come around again. Yes, that's better. Feet together. Hold on. Feet together. Oh, sorry. So remember, peaceful warrior is clasping the elbows and just hanging. Yeah, just really relaxed, okay? Before we do anything crazy, we always relax first. That's the most important thing. If we get nervous, our brain turns off, right? We want to stay conscious and present every moment of the pose instead of going on autopilot. So then we reach up and grab for the leg loops in our hands. We pull them forward to get our feet out, and then our feet go right back into prayer. Hands to prayer, leg loops at the elbows, right? Hands to prayer, feet to prayer. Thank you. Awesome. Yay, we made it halfway. Okay, flex, open it up. Flex. And leg loops go on the outside of the knees to arch and open. Arch. Look up and back behind you to arch. Yes. So this is where I help out. So a lot of people have trouble getting into the backpack. So I roll in. It's a little intimate. It always adds a nice giggle. So I'm just going to help her lift. So you're going to squeeze your arms together and overhead. Yes! And that's how I help lift. So if she's comfortable, I'm going to bring her a little bit higher, and she's going to pull the leg loops a little bit closer to where my feet are. Oh. You have to use the other hand still. Yeah, see if you can do it. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Now I'm going to hold you up. So yes, you're flying all over the place. Can you bring your feet together and knees open wide? Knees stay wide. There you go. So now you're in your skydiver. So I try not to be on the boobs. I'm right in the soft squishy part. But you know, if it's uncomfortable, they usually tell me. But not on the shoulder joint either. So now I want you to grab underneath for your backpack, right? And then press, press, press. Look up. Press, press, press. Look up.
Today, I'm very sorry.
You can put those back on. But that's okay, because what we're doing is we're just helping our body kind of get there, you know? And if they can lift, great, and if not, then we just help them float. But the lifts with the upper body will come in time as long as you're bringing your energy up and then pushing your pelvis down. So the only way that you can, wait 1 second? Mm-hmm. The only way that you can push your pelvis down is to push into the swing here. Not the other way. Yes! That way. Okay. Yeah, so you're pushing the other way so then you can lift. Okay? So I'm going to roll out before you do anything else. Yeah, and then slide into your archer. So slide those to the elbows. There you go. And then we just reverse it. So from there, we come into our happy Buddha, leg loops on the inside, happy. Push your hips forward here too. It's the same movement. Yeah, that's what we have to do when we're upside down too. Slide into the wrist wrap, go ahead and wide straddle. Balance, scissor kick down. Yeah, scissor, scissor. There you go. Stay in sumo. Stay in sumo. And relax. Yeah, so every time that we